I got a poem on Dr. Sabi, and it goes a little something like this. With the mission of your death, it made me venture into your past. It said that you was once overweight. Around the age 30 or 35 is when you changed all that. It said that a Spanish-speaking being showed you the way. Basically, when he was like 30 or 35 years old, he was like going blind. He couldn't get an erection. He was like obese. He was messed up. Before Nipsey Hussle passed, he pulled my coat to Dr. C. Oh yeah, right. Remember Nick Cannon said he was going to do a thing on it. What happened to that? But yeah, look at my poem. Illzwillz, Dr. C. Yeah. I saw Nipsey Hussle doing it. I'm like, that's because he like Ethiopian or something like that. I need some more Cool Whip, y'all. I stay forgetting to plug my air fryer up. And then it'd be plugged, and then I'd be sitting. 10 minutes go by, I think, okay, cool, let me go flip it. And I gotta cut it on. Cause I unplugged it. Tripping. Yes. So, it did make sense with the alkaline foods and all that. Let me up out of here. I got a house to go look out. Okay, yeah. Do your thing. Hey, come back, tell me about them houses, because that's what I'm doing out here. I'm doing sheetrocking, painting, all that. And in Philly, we're about to get some houses. So if you can come out, do work for a week, go back, we got it. Like, that's what niggas need. We need a team. It ain't gonna take but long. So I'm gonna follow Shorty. I'm gonna see you in Shorty Live, and I'm gonna be live. Stay blessed. You know what I mean? But I'm going to see what it'll look like. Water. Should I have 10 minutes? It's like if you can get one thing, what would you get? It would either be a belt or a hat. That's what I said. And I got the hat. So I'm happy. Alright, let's listen to something else about liars.
Showing results for types of liars. When your dog doesn't like to be left at home.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's what I would say when I was a kid, when I knew someone was lying. We can all agree that there's a big difference between lying about something that causes an unfortunate event versus lying about how much chocolate you ate for dinner. All lies are not created equal. Honestly, 99% of the time, lying is wrong. It's up to you to decide if the lie you've heard happens to fall in that sacred 1%. So let me inform you about the 6 most common types of liars you'll find in the wild.
What in the world?
Number 1, the white liars. No, I'm not talking about the white people. I'm talking about the little white lies. White liars usually start lying with the best intentions. We can call these people considerate liars. The lies are often said to avoid hurting your feelings or making you feel bad. The most typical type could be your appearance or about something you aren't too good at. Maybe your pant size are 2 sizes too small, but the white liar will still say those pants don't make you look fat. You might have only made one basket out of 20 attempts, but this liar will insist that you're not that bad at basketball.
6 types of liars.
Usually they lie to try to motivate you or lift your spirits. While they may be the kindest of liars, their comments could sometimes be insincere, and at their core, they're still lying.
The white
Number
liar.
2, the exaggerative liars. Please welcome the big baller. The exaggerative liar. You sometimes have to laugh at the things this person will say to make themselves seem cooler than they actually are. Maybe they ran a mile, but they will swear to you that they're in such a great shape that they could definitely run a marathon. They may have an average IQ, but you'll be sure to hear how they are basically a genius. The exaggerative liar could lie in less obvious ways, like by always trying to one-up you. You visit a new place, they might say that they have already been there 3 times. Sadly enough, this person has their own insecurities. They don't feel that they are enough as is, so they try to lie their...
Alright, so that's the exaggerated liar. We doing this. Hello, everyone. So the exaggerated liar, the white liar, and the exaggerated liar. That's what we on. The exaggerated liar just always want to seem better than what they are. We know about them. Box, 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 box. Everybody. Yes, get them boxes. Let's see. So we got
way to either fit in, look cool, or to boost their self-esteem. Number 3, the denial liars. Deny, deny, deny. This is the model of someone who has done something wrong. Denial liars are some of the most frustrating people out there because they tend to stick to their guns until death. They will never say that you are right, and they will refuse to acknowledge that they are anything but perfect unless you have proof otherwise. The denial liar.
They're dangerous because it'll be a problem and they won't even tell you that there's a problem because they deny that they did anything wrong. You feel me? Like we worked at a movie theater and there was a guy that messed up the whole reel. We was like, did you go in there? He tried to go back and start the movie over. He wasn't supposed to do that. He did something wrong. The whole thing got ate up. But if he would have told us that he did that, then we would have stopped it from playing. But he didn't. It got ate up, and then we was like, wait, what? We looked at the cameras. There was no camera in that room, but the person that went up the steps at the time, that's how we got it. But then he said, yeah, it was him. But when we was asking, yo, was anybody upstairs in the room? No. Are y'all sure? Because we don't want to have anything messed up. No, everything's good. Sorry. Everything was not good. A mini fan, I'm gonna have to find out what would be my mini dance. Oh man. So let's see what's the next part.
Will push all of the blame on you and make you feel like you're losing your mind. This is their first resort when you catch them in the wrong. You'll commonly hear them say things like, I never said that, or I never did that. Their stubbornness is strong and firm, so it will be hard to keep your calm around them. Number 4, the omission liars. Omission liars seem to have a bit more of a conscience than denial liars. If they feel guilty about something, they will simply keep it as their own dirty little secret. Lying by omission is when a person leaves out important information or doesn't correct a prior misunderstanding in order to hide the truth. They do this so that they can have the excuse of saying that they never lied. They just didn't tell you. Omission liars think that they found the loophole of lying, but we all know that they're
This is the conversation that I'm gonna have with my nephews and nieces over what's different type of liars, why people lie, this and that. Because a lot of them, I noticed that they lying like it's funny, like, nah, it's a dinosaur. Oh, nah, is your mommy calling you? And then like they go and they be like, psych, psych. So they getting into the whole boy cries wolf phase. So therefore, we gotta talk about boys crying wolf and different type of liars. You feel me? See you soon, brother. Thank you, Christy Mo. See you back.
doing the same thing, just in a different way. If you told me it's so great that you've got straight A's on all of your classes, and I nod and smile when I really got straight B's on all of my classes, but afraid to say it because my Asian parents would disown me, yeah, just keep this between us. Communication is actually more than 80% nonverbal. So yes, you can lie by not saying anything at all. But if you were to take this up to the law, then that's totally different. Number 5, the manipulative liars. People often want what they can't have. Manipulative liars don't like hearing that they can't have something they want, so they resort to lying to get their way. The manipulative liar is slick and knows how to convince you to say or do something you aren't planning on. They use tactics like playing with your emotions in order to get what they're really looking for. We can see this in a lot of romantic relationships, unfortunately, so make sure to always check if their actions match their words. And number 6, the pathological liars. These types of liars are the most difficult to understand because they don't have a real reason for lying. They will lie about anything at any time. Most pathological liars also lack empathy, so they could care less about the repercussions of their lies. They may incorporate aspects of all of the previous forms of liars like manipulation, denial, and omission. These liars can be really toxic.
Fried chicken and cocoa
It's a
for
condition
breakfast.
that's hard to fix. While we all wish that the world could be honest all of the time, it just doesn't work that way. Stay on the alert if you have a feeling that someone is being insincere. Keep these 6 types of liars in mind and steer clear if you meet causing you trouble. The best thing you can do otherwise is to keep being honest to yourself and others so others can see it and do the same. If you have any stories you want to share, let me know down below, and if you like this, feel free to give it a like and consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Alright, so this one is 10 common words for liars.
Hey, do you know? What do you call a person who has developed a reputation for falsehood? Or whom do you call a consummate liar? Or a congenital liar? And what do you call a person lying always? To know about different types of liars and lying, please keep watching this video till the end. Please subscribe for more videos. Click the bell icon for updates. Hi friends, good day. Today, let us look into English vocabulary which talks about liars and lying.
We're talking about liars.
What kind of a liar is a person if the person has developed a reputation for falsehood? A notorious liar. Widely but unfavorably known is the common definition for notorious. The word notorious is derived from the Latin word notus, which means known, from which we also get. What kind of a liar is the person if he or she is skillful? A consummate liar. Consummate is derived from the Latin word summus, which means highest. A consummate liar has reached the very highest point of perfection. What kind of liar is the person if he or she cannot be reformed? An incorrigible liar.
This person talking way too fast.
Incorrigible is derived from the Latin.
You gotta wait quick, wait.
Please subscribe for more videos.
I didn't think you was gonna start
Bell
breaking it down that
icon
quick.
for updates.
I wasn't ready.
Hi friends, good day. Today, let us look into
I'm
English
just checking.
vocabulary which talks about liars and lying. What kind of a liar is a person if the person has developed a reputation for falsehood? A notorious liar. Widely but unfavorably known is the common definition for notorious. The word notorious is derived from the Latin word notus, which means known, from which we also get. What kind of a liar is the person if he or she is skillful? A consummate liar. Consummate is derived from the Latin word summus, which means highest. A consummate liar has reached the very highest point of perfection.
So
What
that's
kind
like
of
the
liar
con man.
is the person if he or she cannot be reformed? An incorrigible liar. Incorrigible is derived from the
Wait, incorrigible liar. And where does the word come from? Incorrigible. Comes from.
Latin word corrigo, which means to correct or set straight, plus the negative prefix in.
Correct. So you can't correct them. Incorrigible.
We call people incorrigible if they do anything to excess and if all efforts to correct.
Hello, Nanners. I'm at work. Good job. So am I. In a way. I have to make work for myself and then go do it. Okay, today you're gonna do this. That's a 3-hour shift. Watch the kids a little bit. I'm eating cocoa and chicken for breakfast. What I'm trying to write, which this is buffalo chicken. That's why my homework always was bad. Always. That's why. Because I be eating, dropping, spilling shit. I be doing homework on the bus. Never sex doing homework in college and shit. Say no. But I definitely be doing homework everywhere. That shit. I ain't had time at home. I ain't had time to be home and do it. When I'm home, I'm trying to play video games and go to sleep. Listen to music. Talk to a girl. You feel me? Alright. I need to go wash my hands. Instead of using them all the baby tissues. I don't got a cold. I'm using tissues. Incorrigible liar, meaning that you can't correct.
Or reform them or to no avail. What kind of a liar is the person if the person is habituated to their vice? An inveterate liar. Inveterate is derived from the Latin word vitus, which means old, generally indicates disapproval.
And what? And INVET, inveterate, meaning an old, so like an old ass person. Old, like that. So what does that mean? Like a person that's been lying for a long time, or a person that lied about old stuff? Cause I could lie about stuff that happened when I was 3. But my grandma, everything she say can be a lie. Cause she old, I don't know what she talking about.
Inveterate liars have been lying for so long that their habits are by now so deep-rooted that one can scarcely remember when they even told the truth.
Wow.
What kind of liar is a person if he or she started to lie from the moment of their birth? A congenital liar. A congenital.
Wait, people been lying ever since they was born? They was lying to their mom when they was babies, crying. How the fuck you cry? How do you lie ever since you come out your mouth? This is called a congenital. A congenital. Genital. Liar.
Is constructed by combining the prefix con, which means with or together with the Greek word genesis, which means birth or origin. Before we move on, let us recall what we have discussed so far. We have discussed about a notorious liar, a consummate liar,
Yep.
an incorrigible liar,
Yep.
an inveterate liar, a congenital liar. What kind of a liar is the liar if he or she always lie? A chronic liar.
Chronic liar.
A chronic liar lies constantly, again and again
He sound like
and
a
again.
goddamn liar.
Chronic is derived from the Greek word
He
chronos,
lied.
which means time.
He lied by saying that there's 10 types of liars. Because half of these things mean the same damn thing. To me. I don't care if you go to the Greek word. Man, what the fuck?
What kind of liar is a person if he or she cannot distinguish fact from fantasy? A pathological liar. Pathological
I
means
done spilled shit.
diseased. This meaning of the word ignores the root logos, which means science and study. What kind of a liar is a person if he or she lacks regret or remorse?
I don't know what.
An unconscionable liar.
Unconscionable.
Unconscionable is derived from the Latin word scio, which means to know, and when using the prefix con, which means with or together. Etymologically, then conscience is the knowledge with a moral sense of right and wrong. If the person is unconscionable, it means his or conscience is not working or have no conscience. For etymology, please refer video on doctors, link available in the description. What kind of a liar is a person if he or she is suspiciously smooth and fluent in lying?
Oh.
A glib liar.
Go where?
Glib is from an old English root
Glib
that
liar?
means slippery. Glib
A slippery
liars
liar.
or glib talkers are smooth and slippery. They have ready answers,
Glib liar.
fluent tongues, and a persuasive air.
So that's like a
What kind
scammer.
of liar is a person if he
So a glib is like a scammer type of liar. Like they the ones that's gonna be like, yo, I've turned 330. Well, hold on, wait, what? Yeah. That's what they do for real. They turn 330 real quick. You win 20, win 10. Next thing you know, you done lost 300 and they gone. And the 10 you got is the 10 you gave them. The exact 10. Magic. That's how niggas do magic. With numbers. In the hood, that magic is turning that number into another number. And being able to go do something with it. Being able to get a loan. That's magic. They be like, okay, listen, you got 60 days to get approved for a loan before your credit score goes back down. Might be 90 days. But in 60 days, you better hit every bank, every card place that you can so you can get that loan while your credit score is still this high. And you pay your little $200 money. You have a nice credit score, you go out and you get that car. Because you got a high credit score, you go out and you get that credit card busting with the big $20,000 limit on there. And you do your thing. By the time they find out, it's too late. They're not going to call you back and like, hey, we ran your number again. No, they just going to ask for you to pay. You just got to pay. And when you make less money, you wait a year and then you refinance. And then they're gonna be like, well, since you're making this much money now, we gonna lower your Jones. Then when they lower your Jones, still pay everything that you've been paying, and they get the fuck out of there. That's how you do it. I did that with a computer once. I paid $1,300 for that computer. $1,300 for a computer that costs $300. This computer is better than that computer. And I got 3 of them over here. But yeah, they got me, y'all. They got me when they did that. I paid off a computer for 3 years. I was paying $118 a month. That could have been a fucking car. But you know what though? I didn't need the car because I was drinking all the time. I was in the military. I didn't need the car because either I need people with the car, or I didn't need the car, I just catch a cab. Like, please come on. I take the cab right off base and then I start walking. Cause I'm not gonna walk off base. Like, that's just the weirdest thing cause it's so long. And you just look real stupid when you walking off base. Cause I mean, it's like 2 miles long. As far as you can walk, as far as you can, it's stupid. Ride a bike. I never rode a bike. Oh, did I ever ride a bike? I think I rode a bike on base one time. Yeah, I rode a bike on base. I never rode the bike off base. I was done because I didn't want to do that dumbass little 2 mile street stretch. I like zigzagging. That's what I'm saying. And you definitely not about to zigzag on a military base because you're gonna get crazy charges. And they're gonna say you drunk. And they're gonna blame everybody that you're not even with. That's what I don't get. Like, I get in trouble. They start calling all these other people that's at home minding their business. Same thing with me. I was married at home. I'm with my dog. They calling me, hey, so and so just got a DUI. Get down here. What the fuck? Get down where? That shit don't got nothing to do with me. Where I gotta go? All for one for all, goddamn. Gosh, I hear the best of this. And my noses, I suppose, is. It's nice and raining outside. Nice and raining. I had to order another vape. These little fake vapes that I be buying is a waste of money. Here's just some more videos. And then my camera got a light on it, so I can do videos at night on it. Throw the light on it, and that should be right on it. All right, back to the liars. What about, let's go to something else besides liars. That was in the morning.
This is Weird Renegade Witches will located up when you want some real motherfucking work done. Of course, go to the Weird Renegade website, click onto the link of Blog Talk Radio, and you can listen to past and present shows and hopefully future shows. Hopefully, I come back later this month with a show. In addition to, you know about that work, that revenge, redemption, and responsibility, and occultism, and teachings of occultism. And of course, I talked about my products, but right now the energies are still off. But I'm going to get that to you, and you guys are going to hear how to get your prescriptions and more. But right now the energy is.
So listen, when you put money onto Google Play, or I don't know, that shit, why does it take so long?
What? Here I go. Most recently, I seen an energy that Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne are moving back to Europe or the UK from the United States or out of the United States.
Too much coffee.
And I said, that's very interesting.
Something cocoa.
And I read, they said America is violent and weird. And they bouncing from this shit.
They the most weird ones.
Remember.
Yo, Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne said that America is violent and weird. They like the most weirdest people ever though.
They basically fired Sharon Osbourne off of the talk show she was on because they said she was discriminatory. I remember when her daughter said that basically Mexicans, in so many words, the only thing they can do for her is clean her toilet. I'm paraphrasing, but basically that's what she meant. It's what it is. That's their philosophy, that's their energy, that's their truth. And we have this cancel culture here that they're bringing up old shit to cancel you. And that is a later millennial culture, and that is a Gen Z culture. But they've canceled so much that shit is whack now. It's boring. It's isolating. So I thought about, what are the variations of them moving? So I started to go back into the universal soul.
Go.
And I have an energy
I'm
that
trying to
I
listen
have
to
when I.
Ozzy Osbourne, and Sharon Osbourne. But anyway, thank you. All right, y'all, we're about to go. ate all my chicken. Oh shit, I dropped my chicken. I ate all my chicken. Make some more cocoa, and then I'm gonna get out of here. One time. You know she driving that rig. Black sheep, have you anymore? I got kiss again with me. Alright, we done. Thank y'all. They still asleep. Thought they was up moving around, but I was wrong. I have nothing for recording for the day. That's enough.
Spiritual teachers. Those are the people who are my clients or the people I do lessons with. I call them spiritual teachers because as they learn from me, I learn from them. Then I have spiritual constituents. Those are the ones that